Hey guys, I hope you are doing well. I'm Mohna from Home Decor Moods, and in today's video we are making this really pretty lantern using a balloon. It's really easy guys. Things we'll need are a balloon, some water, a container to mix our water and fevicol, some jute rope. You can also use wool, works equally well. And I'm using 2mm jute rope from Amazon. So let's start making it. We mix fevicol and water in equal quantities. You will need quite a lot of fevicol guys. Then we start dipping and coating our rope in the glue mixture and start sticking to our balloon. I generally start somewhere in the middle and start wrapping my string around the balloon. So what I'm doing is, when I'm sticking the string on my balloon, I am removing the excess glue from the string. You don't need that much glue, and it'll just show up then if it's too much, and it'll look messy. So just remove the excess glue. I find that the best way to do this is dip some string in the glue mixture at a time, wrap it around the balloon and repeat. If you dip too much string at a time, then it might get entangled and you don't want that. So this is quite a messy project. I have laid down plastic on my work surface. I just cut a plastic bag, reused it. Also your hands will get quite messy. You may use gloves if you'd like, but I don't mind it. So the size of your lantern will obviously depend on the size of the balloon, and so will the shape. So we continue like this till we get the desired busyness of our lantern. I like it quite busy. This might happen too. That's not an issue. Just stick it down and it really doesn't matter. Also, another thing is, you don't want to crowd the top of the lantern because it's through there that you will put your bulb or your tea lights or whatever. When you're nearing the end, just see if you have missed any spots that are not as busy and just get those. When you're happy, just cut the string and glue it down and keep it to dry. It'll take anything between 1 to 2 days to dry, depending on the size of your lantern. I had made this yesterday. I used the same balloon, just blew it a little smaller in size. So this one's a little smaller than the one that I just made. This took only a day to dry. So I had made one earlier. I'll pop the picture of it somewhere on the screen. This one's quite big. It's oval in shape, and I had made this I think 5 years ago when we were moving into a new house and I wanted to decorate my room. If I remember correctly, this one took around 2 days to dry because it is that big. So here I have kept the balloon to dry in my balcony. It's a few hours after I made it. See how the excess glue is dripping down? You'd want to flip your balloon so the bottom can dry too. You can use some kind of bowl to pop your balloon on. So our lantern is completely dry. You'll see that the balloon starts ripping off the lantern as it dries, and you just remove the balloon completely and just clean off if there are any excess glue particles that you can see. You won't be able to see much of glue because, as we all know, fevicol dries pretty transparent. Now, we could just string some cord through one of the holes and hang it, but I was feeling a little creative. So we'll make a knot. It's very easy. So we'll take two 5 feet long pieces of string. I'm using the same jute rope. Make lark's head knot. Now we make a half square knot. So these are the two middle strands. We take the left one, make a 4 over the middle strands under the right one, and then take the right one, place it under the middle ones and under the loop of the 4 and pull tight. Again, we make a 4 with the left one over the middle ones, under the right one, and then take the right one, place it under the middle ones and under the left one, and pull tight. Now, it's not as long as I had hoped. I had taken 5 feet cords in the beginning. That gave me about 1 foot of this knotted string. Next time, I think I'll take 10 feet long strings to begin with for this knot. So that will give me 2 feet of knotted string. So that's the ratio. I'll keep that in mind. We'll get this really pretty curved string. When you get to the end, just tie a knot with all the strings together. I'm just adding lights here. I'm using string lights. You may use those plastic tea lights, just don't use the real ones, of course. You may also hang a bulb in it with a long wire. That's what I had done for my previous one, the green one. And we are done. So a few weeks ago, I found this amazing piece of wood outside, and if we are friends on Instagram, you'll know I was really excited about it on my stories. Anyway, I've hung the lantern on this piece of wood on one of its smaller branches. I love how boho my house is looking after this. I also hung a couple of other DIYs here that I'd made earlier. And this is the entryway of my house now. I'm over the moon about this setup. I'm so happy. I did not expect it to turn out like this.